And Buddy says he saw him.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
There we go. We're back.
Back with my lady friend, Mary Kenniston.
And
Don't think she can't play a little bit in her day.
yeah, well,
She still plays
I
good.
always stayed away from you, though. You played a little better.
Well, yeah, but you, I
Just
know
a
one
little.
thing. I know every time you went to post, I wanted to go in with you. I'll tell you that much. You were a tough nut to crack.
Those are fun days, weren't they?
I'm telling you.
I beat a lot of people that I shouldn't have beat because I just tried so hard, you know.
Well, who was I with when I met you? Was that not Jan?
You were with Jan.
Was it really?
Yeah, we met at the Q Club. I had just moved here.
I didn't know you before then? I guess not.
I don't think so.
It's still been close to 30 years.
I don't think so because I didn't know Jan either.
Yeah.
I met her here for the first time.
Yeah. She's got me blocked on Facebook.
Again?
Yeah. I get blocked about once a week, by different women.
Yeah.
Unfriended, blocked,
Well,
ignored.
How can you not? The
I
things
can't
you put on.
Oh, here we go. Here we
Okay,
go.
back to the match.
Okay.
Vivian won the leg, and she broke the balls. She is guaranteed third place. This match is to secure the other berth in the finals to play Karen. So Karen's waiting for the result of this match.
Vivian is fun to watch. There's no doubt about that because she will do the hand flip.
The little tornado. That's the tornado.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's a contrast in styles, just like the last match.
Yeah.
Vivian is, Jimmy Mattia called her the gunslinger. And she is. She's fast and loose. She pockets well. And I was just telling Robert that when her break is working, I've played her many, many times in the past, and I can't tell you how many times our match was over in 15 minutes.
I'll tell you one thing. For some reason, this table plays tough.
Yes. Well,
she better be two-stroke instead of one-stroke because these balls won't. Well, she looks loose.
Well, and they're laying pretty good, where she doesn't really have to do anything.
Yeah.
Everything so far has been natural, and this is what she was looking for the last match, and she never got it. Uh-oh. She shouldn't be going anywhere near those boys.
She's in trouble
She's elevated. She's in the trees.
I don't think she's going to get there from here, Mary. It's too...
Well, no, she can cue.
Oh, yeah,
she can
maybe.
cue in there, but it's not the same. She shouldn't have been close to there, and she knows it.
Oh, no, she's been
She knows it.
Oh, yeah.
She knows it. Mental error. Allison is calmly sitting, waiting for the shot, and she got it. Allison, as well as Karen, is a snooker player. In fact, Allison was the first one that came over.
Yeah, yeah.
She came over, and I remember she played in Charlotte. Kelly Oyama owned Mothers
I
in
think
Charlotte.
she lives here now, doesn't she?
Yes. Yeah, she was here
I
earlier.
haven't.
People tell me she's like a ghost. They see her, now they don't.
I haven't seen. Yeah, I wonder what she's doing.
But anyway, back to the game. She's got to bring this back just a little bit. Okay, she wasn't taking any chances. She was making sure she got
No
back.
kidding.
Yeah. I think she could probably just stop her ball there and or draw it back a little bit or slide it over.
Yeah, an inch or
you
two.
know,
Yeah,
just-
she ain't got to do much.
Doesn't have to do much. Just make this ball. Okay, nice.
Nice shot, wasn't it? Smooth, boy.
You know, and she did a lot of shooting in that last match.
Yeah.
And she won her match 7-3, so
Yeah.
she's loose. And Vivian is still tight from her
Oh,
last
yeah,
match
for sure.
with
Yeah, she's
Vivian-
got to
with
be.
Karen. And I think she's going to have a real tough time with Allison, too.
Well, that'll be a great match. But if it does get down to Allison and Karen, won't it? That'll be a hell of a match.
I'll tell you what, they played an unbelievable match today. I didn't tune in until 3-3.
Oh,
But what a great match that was.
yeah,
And then
but
the
did you see
ending
what happened?
was incredible. We were just talking about that
I know,
yesterday
we
too.
didn't
Remember where we were saying, you know, I always make them shoot the money ball.
First of all, she should have never shot the 10 in the corner.
Right.
That she hung
Should have
up.
shot it in the side.
Easy. It was easy.
You got a bigger pocket. And second
Yeah.
of all, she hung it up. And then Allison, as soon as it hit the rail, she just used center ball. She must have been so thrilled to get a shot that I've never seen anything like it. And you know, everybody knows that scratch has been there for 100 years.
I just don't know that she shot that hard. There's just a million ways to shoot it.
She just sat center ball, and it went right into the hole. If she would have put just a little elevation, high or low, or a little bit left or right, she wouldn't have scratched. I just think she wasn't thinking.
How we doing here?
Cheers. Anyway, Vivian's back at the table, and this is an ugly rack. This is ugly. The first shot is extremely difficult. She's got to get all the way down to the end rail. It's possible, but boy, there's lots of traffic in the way, and
Boy,
okay, she hit it good. She hit
sure
it good,
did.
but she didn't hit it hard enough. She's playing the short side. Yeah,
That's just to make the ball. She can see it. Yeah.
She can see it, but she probably should have hit it a little harder, hit that rail, and
Yeah. Oh yeah.
and shot the 2. But she's going to duck here. She got an easy duck. Okay.
Okay, that turned out pretty good.
Yeah, I think the kick to the end rail is blocked. I'm leaning like I'm looking at the table.
I think she's going to go hit this long rail here on the left, I believe, and
Yes.
going behind the 5.
Underneath 2 rails.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the same thing.
And it's close, so it's close.
Yeah.
Not to.
Yeah.
She's got to hit in between the middle diamond and the first. No, she can get by this ball. Oh, she can get by the 10.
Oh, well, it's okay then. It's a moot point.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Nice little roll there.
Yes, sir. Okay. For those at home, it's hard to see. Doesn't look the same away from the table or on the monitor as it does when you're actually standing there. Okay.
Oh, it's a big difference, yeah.
Made a good hit. And now, does she have? I gotta put my glasses on and look at this. Okay, thank you, Dana. Okay, well, she's got she can see the full ball. She's either going to cut it in the side or she's going to play safety. Okay.
Good shot there,
Very
too,
nice
boy.
shot.
That was tough.
And if she would have missed, she would have been safe,
Yeah.
too. So it was a two-way shot there. Very nice. And she rolled it.
Yeah.
Rolling the ball, for me, is so difficult.
She hit it good, too.
Yep. Okay, did she hit it hard enough? Yes, she did. Oh, stop rolling. It doesn't want it to get too straight.
I tell you what, Vivian's got her hands full. She's just coming off that, getting beat 7-0.
Exactly.
Now she's starting off like this. This is not a good start for her.
No. No, it's not. Well, he's got to try to bump off the rail and come out to the middle of the table. Okay, she hit it pretty good. Nice shot. Nice shot. Okay, the Neon 5, as they call it, is next. That's how I remember it. Next Neon, right? And
Neon 6.
Yeah. Oh, she must have touched the cue ball. Wow.
And I missed it.
Yeah, so did I. I was looking at you.
I'm looking at you.
Can't keep our eyes off each other. Oh, damn. Okay, yeah, she must have miscued. Not miscued. Hit the ball when she was stroking back and forth, which is what I do once in a while. I used to do it once a tournament. I was glad when I did it early and got it out of the way. Yeah, always once a tournament. And it was always, the most critical course, But anyway,
ball to the next.
I think that's what happened.
Oh, she's just going to duck. Smart. Just boom. Just shoot and stop.
Stick, yeah.
That's what I would do.
That ball in hand was huge because I was just getting ready to say the 6-9 was a problem.
Although the 6 goes, I don't know why she would.
It goes, but now see, that's another thing too. On a shot like that, we were talking about this yesterday. I wouldn't have hit that hard to go to the end rail.
You want to leave it out in the middle
I'd
of the
want
table.
to leave it
you don't want to
away
leave it.
from at least a diamond away from a rail.
Oh yeah.
Because
this makes it an easy hit.
Yeah, when you're close to the rail, it makes the kick a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
easier. Oh, great shot.
Yeah.
She massaged around the ball. Okay, she sold out.
I don't know what she's going to do here, Mary. This is kind of funky.
Well, it is. But I
think
think
the 7 only. No, the 7 goes in the bottom
the
left.
7 goes in either pocket.
Okay.
So I think she can either come 2, 3 rails around. Yep, that's exactly what she did. And she could have either, she wants to go a little more, but she didn't want to hook herself. So she did pretty well, I think. And now you just let the cue ball go around the table, and there you go. Just concentrate on making the ball. Okay, don't get too straight.
Couldn't have got
too
any.
straight.
It couldn't
No,
have
see,
gotten-
that's bad.
Couldn't have gotten no worse.
Yeah, that's the
Looks
worst.
like the worst place you could have stopped.
Yeah. Now she's got to draw it. Now she's got to draw it. Just makes the shot a lot tougher. Yep, see, just like what we said.
She's just all over the place
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Well, she's having trouble with the speed. She's having trouble with the speed. She made great shots. She played a great safety to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Allison is lucky to win this game after what she did with the tapping the cue ball by accident. Well, she hasn't won the game yet, but she's lucky to be back at the table. Let's put it that way.
That ball bounces a half inch off the rail from where it was.
She's fine.
With Vivian.
Yep.
I mean, she's good.
She'd be fine, yeah. And as usual, Allison is phenomenal with the bridge. She basically has to just stop or bring the cue ball back a little bit.
Like a couple inches, yeah. She's
nothing to it. She's home free. And that's when you know she's playing too. She doesn't just cinch it, except where she is. She plays position.
Yeah.
Very nice. She goes ahead 2-0.
2-0.
Okay, it's Vivian's break. You know, we were talking about this earlier, how difficult it is to catch up when you get down. You know, it's 1-0, 2-0, 3-0. You're in trouble in an ultimate break, especially with great players. You know, other great players. And Vivian knows it. Okay.
Huh? What book? I did write a book, Confessions of a Pool Hustler.
It's a great book.
Everybody likes it. It's a little risque in spots, but I couldn't leave it out. Confessions of a Pool Hustler.
It's a great book.
Thank you, Mary. A lot of people like it. If anybody didn't like it, they haven't told me. So, and it's all true. You know.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. Okay.
Well, it's tough when you get behind like this, and
then you step up to the table.
You got to
and
shoot
this is
something
what
like.
you get.
I know. Good
yeah.
grief. You know,
she can't
it's
even
just,
see the ball.
Oh yeah. She's probably glad she can't. To tell you the truth.
Yeah, could be.
You know.
Could be. Yeah. See how we were just saying about being, you know, at least a diamond off the rail, how much tougher it is. If that ball was on the rail, Vivian
she
would
could have went 2 rails at it probably.
And she would have hit it probably.
Yeah.
You know?
Hitting that one ball sticking out like that is really, really hard.
When you're close to a rail, you just have more ball.
It looks like everything's sitting fairly easy. Does the 9? It looks like the 9-10 might be wired.
Could be. Could be. All right, let's see. What's she got to do here? Well, the 3, we'll just play for the 3 in the side. And then the 4 goes in the corner. Come back up 1 or 2 rails. Shoot the 5 in the side. Probably the 6.
7 balls. This is pretty easy from here if she just get past it. Yeah.
I mean, if she does what she's supposed to do, it's an easy wrap.
Look what she just did. She hooked herself.
I saw that. She drew it too far. She's
I think
feeling
I
the
would have
pressure,
went. I
too.
would have tried to went forward some kind of way. I wouldn't have drew back. Would you? I would have tried to went
Yeah.
come 2 rails out of the corner or something.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you could do it that way.
something.
I would have done it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, she jumped it, made the ball, but hopped off the
I'll
table.
tell you something. You know, for a lot of beginner players, it's about 10 times harder to judge your speed drawing the
Drawing your
ball,
ball.
as opposed to following the ball.
Yes.
You know, because you might try to draw the ball 3 inches and draw it back 8 inches, and vice
Right.
versa.
Especially on a slick table.
Yeah, it's
That
hard.
was one of the things that really hurt me when we went to Simonis.
Yeah.
Is I used a lot of draw in my game because
Yeah, and that makes it hard.
I learned a lot from Blackie, and Blackie loved
he
loved
liked
to hit
to-
it low.
Oh, yeah.
And he loved to spin his ball.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that's how I played.
Yeah.
And on not fast tables or barb tables, I played pretty good, But when they went to Simonis, it killed me.
Oh, yeah.
For the people out there that don't know about the old cloth, it was felt. It was thick, and it was like carpet.
Let's go, Vivian. I'm pulling for Vivian to win some games here and make
I
it
want her to get on the board. I know
Yeah.
she wants to. If the 9-10 isn't dead, I think she has to just shoot the 8, stop, shoot the 9 inside. Yeah,
It goes,
she's
yeah.
looking
Then
at
oh,
it.
yeah.
Now those combinations, even if they look like they're wild,
I know,
I mean, I always can figure out a way
Yeah.
to miss it.
Yeah.
know? Even if I don't have to play position. Okay, I think she's just going to go forward and bump the 8. Oh, okay. Didn't know she'd get past it. Okay, then forward and shoot the 9 in the other pocket. Okay, she's finally on the board. Finally on the board. For those of you who have just joined us, Karen Kaur just absolutely smoked Vivian the last match, 7-zip. And we talked before the match that it might be another shutout. And sure didn't look good. She had to win that game.
Good for her.
Yeah, good for her. Good for her, and for those who compete, that first game is always the hardest.
We was talking about that yesterday, boy. Win that first
Yeah.
game takes all the pressure
or
off.
if you're behind,
Yeah.
to win a game.
Yeah.
I mean, man, it's hard. I don't care how good you play. Okay, Allison has really improved her break since the days when I played. I retired in '99.
I think she should try to spin this ball in with like 3 o'clock English, hit the long rail, and just swing in on the 2. We'll see.
One rail, or do you go to the side rail?
2 rails.
Two rails, right? That's the way I'd play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if you're going to go for it, you got to give yourself a chance to win.
Yeah.
And by bringing the cue
I
ball
hope
down
she's
here,
not ducking. I don't like
see,
it. That's no
Yeah,
good.
it's no good. And
You got
but
to
see,
go there.
Vivian, I know, wanted to shoot it, but now she's not. She's like double thinking herself.
Yeah, she should have went ahead and
Yeah.
tried to spin that ball in. She
And
might have
now,
got
because the
saved.
safe wasn't successful, she's going to go back to, probably will go back to shooting again when she should play safe. And what a great shot. 1, 2, 3, 4 rails. Drop right in. Very nice. Very nice. Unfortunately, I think she's straight in. And
She might have got.
She might have to shoot the 3 up the other end of the table.
I think she can force the
Think
cue
she's
ball
got
over. I
a
think
little
so.
bit of an angle?
Yeah, I think so.
She was straight in. She tried to draw back, and she did.
She got there.
That's a. I'm gonna
shot
use
there.
a little bit of a cuss word here. That was a hell of a shot.
Yeah, she hit it good, didn't she?
That was a hell of a shot. What a stroke. Uh-oh, don't freeze. Okay, she's still good.
I don't think the 4 goes.
No, I don't. Well,
No, it looked like a half a pocket.
yeah, I think if she's shooting it, I think it goes. Maybe. Well, it goes. It must go because she's
I think
shooting
she's shooting
it.
in the side.
You think she's cutting
I
it?
can't tell from here.
I know, it's hard to tell. Yeah. I thought she was going straight in.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell on the monitor. It's hard to tell. Well, she should be home free after after this 5 ball. She gets on the 6 good. Yeah, it's hanging in front of the side.
No
This one's
hangers
hanging.
here.
The
Yeah.
8 ball's hanging.
Shoot
this
and
one in the
stop here.
corner. It's all. What do they call those? Cosmos?
Connected dots.
Yeah.
Yep. Cosmo. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's a little bit of pool trivia, history trivia. A Cosmo, for those of you who don't know what the term means, is pretty much, stop, 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 stop. You don't have to do hardly anything with the cue ball. But where the term originates from, it was that back in the 50s and earlier, there was a trick shot shooter named Tom Cosmo.
I knew him. I knew the guy.
Denny Glenn just gave me a copy of. He took
I was just
pictures
going to
of
say
him.
that. You was reading my mind.
Yeah, unfortunately, the copy, it's too small. You need a magnifying glass
Tom
to see.
Collins, for sure.
But anyway, so Tom Cosmo, that was his name, and he did trick shots, and he always finished up his exhibition by placing he'd gather up the balls, and he would just place them on the table, and he'd walk around as he was talking. Nobody realized what he was doing, but basically he was just setting up a Cosmo. And that's how he ended his 9 shots. Boom, 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 and fast like Lou Butera, and the crowd would go crazy, and that'd be the end of the show. And that became known as a Cosmo.
Real? I didn't know all that.
Yeah, Blackie told me that.
You know what? I met him in L.A. in 1970. He was in L.A. I met him. He was playing at a place upstairs called Place something. I can't remember. He was like the house pro there for a while.
Was he?
Yeah.
Okay, back at the ranch.
Back at the ranch. Meanwhile,
Allison won that last game. She leads 3-1. It's Vivian's break. She finally made a ball in the break. Where's the 2?
The 1.
Oh, the 1. Of course. Look at the 1. She's got no shot. Wow. No shot again. Is that 2-7, 2-6 go into the side pocket? The 1-6. You think it's wired for the side pocket?
I don't think it's quite wired. I think you can spin it though.
it's hard to see what's going to happen here,
Yeah,
but
I can see it's aiming, it's pointing at the pocket, but I can't tell if it's
if
on.
she can hit half a ball, she's going to nestle right behind that 8 with the cue ball. Watch.
Unless it's wired and she's playing position.
No, she's going to stick her.
She's
going
going
to
to put it
it
right behind there. She hit it too hard.
She hit it
Oh,
back.
she hit it. And she sold out.
Yeah, she hit
Hit it too hard.
Yeah, it was kind of unusual
That's
there.
uncharacteristic.
Yeah, I mean, her speed was way off.
Well, we were talking about this yesterday also. When you spin the ball, you have to hit it a lot easier than when you roll the ball. Hit it naturally.
Yeah.
Dead ball. And because the English, it just takes off. And an old timer told me, hit it about half as hard as you think you have to. And it's pretty good advice.
I think she hooked her. She hit it nice. Can she see? No, she can hit the ball.
Yeah,
Go
she
right
can
in,
see the whole
yeah,
ball.
right in the alley.
Okay, she hit it real nice. Into that ball, little bounce.
Yeah, snooker
oh
shot
boy, a
there.
little harder. And,
Did she get there?
no, I don't think so. I think she can see the left side of it or kick behind
Yeah.
it. Whereas if that ball
yeah,
would have nestled
yeah.
up behind that 7, she wouldn't have been able to. Yeah, see, that was what Allison wanted to do
That's
last
what she was
time.
trying to do. Yeah,
Right.
2 or 3 shots ago.
Yeah. Okay, Vivian hit that real well. Okay, Allison has called the ball in the side pocket closest to her, just in case. She's going to be coming up 2 rails. Okay, she hit it.
Well, we'll see what
Left
Vivian
a
does
shot.
here.
It's
I
not
mean,
an easy shot, but
No.
But the 3 is
she was just practicing
nearby.
the shot a minute ago.
Was she?
Yeah. After she lost, she shot it 3 or 4 times. She missed one like this, playing it.
Well,
Karen
she's elevated, which makes it tougher. Okay, well, she hit it good.
with the pocket and shot.
Okay, and she looks like she's got a shot up in the corner. I think the side is blocked. What do you think?
Yeah, and how's she gonna get on the 5? I can't tell.
I think
Does
she's
she have
got to. I
it?
think
Does
she's
she
got
have
to
the right
either
angle?
punch it to come over to
Yeah.
the right, or I think she's got to follow it, force follow it down to being railing up, or play for a bank. Okay, she managed to get. Okay, she played to go into it. That
Good shot.
It came out all right.
Yeah.
She'd probably have to use a bridge, but you know, she's all right.
It's so. It's so.
She doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball. She just has to make it, which is nice. If this
Yeah.
was the next ball, she'd be in trouble.
Oh, it is. It is.
is?
Isn't it? Yeah.
That's
Isn't it?
not the neon next
No,
neon.
no, I can't.
Yeah, it is. See, you don't even know.
I can't see.
You're the
it.
one that told me
Oh,
how
it
to
is.
do
It
it.
is in neon.
Yeah, yeah. Next neon.
Yeah, I couldn't see.
Uh,
I couldn't see from there.
us old schoolers, we played with the same color balls
Now I think
for
she's
so
got to
long,
use
and
low left here and drag it and go in between the 6 and 10. That's what I think. Stay
Okay.
away from the 9, just like this.
Okay, she went
She hit it
between
good.
9, 10.
Yeah, yeah. Uh oh.
Got to be careful. Okay. All right. Well, just hit it hard enough to hit the rail, bounce out a little bit. Nice. Boy, that ball just keeps it rolling. She didn't
Yeah.
hit that ball that hard. Table's playing fast. And Vivian doesn't like to roll the balls
Look at
either.
this,
Is she
look at
gonna
this.
scratch? Boy, oh boy. Allison did that in the match against Karen.
I mean, but she should have never. She should have went into the rail and bounced out. Went down the line. She should never be. You know what I mean? Never be where she got. She crossed.
The speed's got Vivian. Vivian is.
She crossed the line. She should have went into the second rail.
She pockets better when she can hit the balls with a good stroke.
Yeah.
Just like me, I'm more comfortable being able to stroke the ball.
Yeah.
I was never very good rolling the ball, and Vivian is struggling with it too. And
She left herself in a jam here.
yeah. Okay, she's just gonna try to.
Did she
cinch
make it?
Okay, she made it. She's feeling good now.
This ain't no hanger
No,
here.
it's not. But
Know what I mean?
but I guarantee you she won't roll this one.
She'll hit it hard enough to where.
Right. She might even overhead. You know. Yeah.
Nice shot.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That was a big game. That was a big game. 4-1
Nice
or 3-2.
shot.
Vivian had to win that game.
Yep.
She wins this one, and it's a tied ball game, baby.
Nice shot there. 2 nice shots on the 9 and 10 both. Both of them were tough.
Mm-hmm. All right. Allison knows she has to win this game. Allison doesn't want a tie match. And again, for those who are just joining us, this is the
It's good.
final 3. Karen Kaur won the hot seat match and is waiting for the winner of this match.
And they got to beat Karen twice.
Yes. True double
I
elimination.
like it. Uh-oh.
Okay, she's all right, but I don't think she made anything.
Didn't make nothing.
Okay, Vivian is.
She got to do is
She got a shot.
just stab this one in. I believe she's in because the 2's hanging down here by
Yeah,
the
I
corner.
think she just has to make it, or go to the rail with it. It's hard to
Can't tell the
see.
angle from
Can't
here.
tell. I got to look at this tiny table on the bottom here and see. Well, she doesn't really have much of an angle.
I think she
I
can
think
just
she might
shoot and
even be
stab it
straight
in
in.
just like that.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
she
man.
missed it.
Well, you see how
Wow.
you see what she did?
Well, that's Vivian's style, Robert. you know,
She laid her hand down and pulled the trigger.
Well, Earl does that too, and look how good he plays. And you know, I've seen Vivian play fabulous. That's
but
her style.
She's never supposed to miss
You know,
that
we
ball.
used to joke in the old days that if you saw Earl taking more than 3 strokes, he was in trouble.
Yeah.
And he was. He would be struggling, and that's just her style.
Somebody's doing something over there.
Nice shot.
Yes, it was.
That was a nice shot.
I get a kick out of these tournament players, you know, because they're always, if you move a little something, you know, I'm used to playing in joints where I had to step over people fighting on the floor.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, really, honestly.
I know. And you know what? And this is not to take away from the people that it does bother, but, you know, I always figured that it never bothered me, you know, unless I wasn't focusing.
Yeah. Once you're in the zone, it shouldn't, nothing matter.
I know. And, you know, I figured it was my fault because I let it bother me. That I wasn't in the zone. You know, in the old days, they'd shoot a cannon off on the next table and I wouldn't flinch.
She forgot to spin her rock.
Yeah. Well, pressure's tremendous, you know. This is the first, it's the first, this is the first tournament I think Allison has played in quite a while.
Uh-huh.
And she wants to win again.
Can she hit this ball or is she kicking at it? Can't tell.
I don't think she can see it.
It doesn't look like it from here.
I don't think she can see it. She might be able to see the edge of it.
It looks like she's trying to shoot it down the corner.
You think? Well, if she can see the edge of it, she can make it down the corner. She might be doing it. Okay, there you go. Boy, she hit it perfect, too.
She sure did,
and
didn't she?
And it was a good reward because
beautiful shot.
The 5 is right there.
Yeah. It didn't even touch a rail. She hit it smooth.
Yeah. Vivian doesn't like that. Because that was the key to the match. And that's why Allison shot it, too. She knew that if she won, she should be able to get out. If she made the ball, she should be able to get out.
Look at this. She even got herself on the...
No, she's all right. Neon's next.
You know, how come you got... I'm all screwed up. Now what you know the right one and I don't. I mean, what's happening? I know.
You smartened me up yesterday. Neon's next. I couldn't remember. I was asking Daniel every time. Oh. Allison's struggling, but she's getting there. She's got Daniel and I were talking about this yesterday. Allison's biggest strength. I mean, she does everything so great, but her biggest strength, if I had to pick one, mental toughness.
Oh yeah, she's
mental toughness. I think she's got as good as she's one of the best in the game, male or female, as far as mental toughness goes. And that's why she's, in addition to all the other reasons, is why she's been in the winner's circle so often.
Yep. Another little touchy shot right here.
Mm-hmm. So nice. Do you go 2 rails and around the 9 or
straight
back
across.
and forth?
Yeah, back and
that's
forth.
What I would do, a little bit outside.
A little bit outside.
There
just
you go.
Spin it in a little bit.
Yep.
Nice and smooth, just like that.
Yep. She didn't spin it, though. Look at that. That was a dead ball. She hit that center ball. I can't make a ball center ball.
Yeah. I like to twist them in.
Mm-hmm. Well, actually, I can now. This is going to start a war, but I'm teaching myself center to edge aiming, and Daniel just goes, "Ooh, you are starting a war." So anyway,
I don't even know what that is.
That's all I'll say. Well, come over to my house sometime, and I'll show you.
John Barton's watching.
Right. No, he told everybody he's done arguing on Facebook.
Oh, that's a lie.
Well, that's what he said last night. All right. She went a little bit further than she wanted to. Like I say, the table looks like it's playing fast.
Uh-huh.
But she doesn't need a bridge. And I think she'll make this one. There you go. Very nice. She didn't let it roll off either, did she? Okay, she sneaks ahead 4-2. Vivian was really hoping she'd have a chance to get to the table.
This is really a critical game here. She's got to win this game.
I think so. I think this is the do or die game. I agree.
I know. Somebody, yeah.
I mean, it's possible to come back from 5-2, but it's really hard.
Somebody.
Because you have to wait for your. Not only do you have to wait for your opponent to make a mistake or not make a ball in the break, but then you have to be able to come to the table and have something to work with.
Yeah.
And then perform.
Look at this, and she scratches on the break.
Yeah. Well, you know, when you're struggling, everything seems to go wrong.
You know, that break in this 10 ball is not hard. But you should, if you're going to play 10 ball, you need to practice that break where you make that ball behind the one track toward the side so they go. It's not like it, you know, and it's a doable thing. And I don't know why, you know, I don't know why anybody wouldn't practice that to make sure they could get that ball to go.
You know, Allison told me she'd been practicing it because she knew she was going to play in this tournament.
Yeah.
And, you know, the women, you know, she hardly plays 10 ball.
Yeah.
And I know everybody's playing call shot 10 ball.
What are you doing there, Dan?
But, you know, I'm not convinced that it's a good game for the majority of the women.
What, 10 ball?
10 ball. I think they should stick with 9 ball.
Yeah. I kind of agree. I do.
Yeah. And I'm talking about for the majority of the women as a group. I'm not saying that you know, people like these girls can't play 10 ball.
Yeah.
But the majority of the field really struggles with it because that one extra ball makes a big difference. You know, even if you make a ball in the break, it's harder to make a ball in the break. But even if you make a ball in the break, now you still got 9 on the table. You know. And then you're playing on tough equipment, and I know a lot of people have come from areas that are more humid than Vegas, so they're struggling with that. I used to do it in reverse.
People don't know how hard. Like in Houston, years ago, there was a pool player named Greg Stevens.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of him.
Who beat every living human.
Played for days, too, and I heard he played fabulous.
He beat everybody that went there. He beat Laster, he beat Richie Florence, he beat everybody that went there.
Right.
And the tables were so wet.
Yeah.
That if the ball touched anything, it was not going.
Go. Right.
And it was amazing. And I've seen him play a lot. I knew Greg pretty well myself.
Yeah.
And
he was gone before I hit the scene.
Yeah, he wound up owning a pool room in Wichita, Kansas.
And wouldn't let
wouldn't nobody in.
I know, we stopped in, wouldn't let us play.
Yeah.
So
I've seen Greg play, and this was no exaggeration. I've seen him play on 2 tables. He'd be playing one pocket on one table and 9 ball on the other table at the same time.
I used to do that in the bars. They'd have 2 or 3 bar tables, and I'd play 3 guys at once. Because everybody all wanted to play me. So I said, I'll play all of you. All y'all. Anyway. Okay, she just tried to play safety. Tried to play a safety, but was unsuccessful. The 4 is near the 5, and pockets are limited. So she either has to go 1 rail or draw at 2 rails. Okay, she chose to go 1 rail. Up, up, up. Come on.
You better hurry.
Keep going. Keep going. See, I think I know it's easy to armchair quarterback, but I think I would have shot it to come 1, 2 rails underneath it, or go into them or something.
Something, yeah.
You know? And I know.
She's all right.
Okay, she's all right. She made the ball, but she's not all right.
I know what I would do here. I'd hit the 5 on the left side, and that cue ball's going right behind that 7. and the 9 and or she can do it like this, just roll it up like
roll
that.
Up and freeze
Like that's
to the
good
8.
also. I didn't see the angle,
Yeah.
just saw the angle. Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a nice shot.
That was a real nice shot. Real nice shot. Monica played several of those.
Yeah, I
in her
remember.
game.
Yeah, sure, when she
And,
had that cue ball go force.
Yeah, and she
Cue ball
did
went
it
through the
real
ball.
well.
Yeah, she did.
Did it real well.
I remember real quick, I was 15 years old when I went on the road, and I was in Dallas, Texas, hanging around with Titanic Thompson.
I've heard some stories about him. I've read the book too.
Amazing. I knew him pretty well. And I remember one weekend, Greg Stevens come to town to gamble, match up, and he was living in Houston. And I had heard about him so much. And when I finally met him, I was like, oh, my God. I was like starstruck.
Absolutely. That's the way I was when I first came on the scene, meeting all the great players.
Well, you know what?
I heard
And
about.
that's the difference now and then, is I'm telling you, back then, all these pool players that were like,
Gods.
I'll tell you how I compare them. Like the movie with all those Clint Eastwood movies when he played the gunslinger.
Right.
He'd come to town, kill all the bad guys.
Right.
Nobody knew his name, and then he's gone.
Right.
Then he's gone like,
Yeah.
who was that guy?
Yeah.
That was with pool players back then.
Right.
Nobody had cameras.
Right.
And you might go for a year or two and never even know what Richie Florence looked like.
What a great shot you just made.
I know.
Hate to interrupt. I loved Richie.
You know what I mean? So, but back then, pool was so
Very different.
unique. Now, you pick up 1,000 magazines, you see so and so on the cover, and I think that's taken away from the mysterious part about it. Don't you think?
Yes and no.
Look what she just
And
did.
she just underhit the 8. She's not focused.
The mysterious
The
part's
speed.
what
She's
people
got
like.
she's got the speed. And in the old days, more so than today, the players were individuals. Not individuals. They were unique. They were characters.
Yeah.
And a lot of them most of them were pretty funny people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of crazy stuff happens when you're, when you don't work the 9 to 5.
Yeah.
And, okay, she played safe. Boy, she's got to be just sick. She didn't get out there.
After making that shot previous, how she drew it back so
Yeah, she
nice, she
played
got
it
on the ball,
beautifully.
and then she does that. Well,
Yeah.
shot too fast.
Yep.
That's what it was.
And she's struggling with the speed.
Yeah.
So you think she's going to bank this one rail, or is she going to duck?
She's going for the dough.
I think she is too. And boy, she's going to be close, but she did not make it.
She
But
left her tough.
She left her shot, but it's tough. It's a tough one.
And plus, she's jacked up over
And
the
of
ball.
course, she's jacked up. Of course, you're always jacked up when you're behind.
I know.
Always. It's hard. It's hard. It's
Well,
like
she's got no choice but to go for this ball. I don't think there's no safety here.
no, you have to go for it. She's worried about the scratch. I think she's got to hit it a high ball. I know she wants to hit it. She's either got to hit with a high ball and beat the scratch, or she's got to hit it low and go under it. Just draw it back and hope she gets a shot on the 9 or bank it. Jesus, wow, that was.
Well, you know what? That's probably your best game. Miss Banks. She banks
Does
good.
she? Yeah.
That's probably your best game. Really,
Wow,
it is.
that would be my last choice unless I had absolutely nothing else. Wow, what a great shot that was.
she banks good. But this is tough here.
Wow.
Got to
Yeah,
roll
this is
this
on the
ball
rail.
in.
It's on the rail.
This is a lot of times you'll overcut this ball. Look at that.
Ooh. She's probably thinking, whew.
And this ain't no hanger here.
No, it's not. And do you think she cuts it? I think she's. Well,
No, I'm shooting this ball in the corner.
both is tough. Pockets.
I can't tell
Side
from here.
pocket's bigger. Okay, she made it. She's
Nice
breathing
shot.
a sigh of relief.
Nice
4-3.
shot. Yeah, nice shot. That was a hell of a shot. Both of them
Yeah.
banked that 8 in.
Yeah.
That's okay.
I think Allison went for the bank because there was no safety there, really.
Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah,
You know,
she's
because I think if there was a safety there, Allison would
of
have
any
went for
kind.
that.
Yeah, I don't think there was
Yeah.
nothing that she could do.
Nothing easy.
That she wouldn't leave Vivian something to come back with is a better safety.
The odds are you're not going to make that bank. I don't care how good you play.
Oh no.
And Anyway, okay. 4-3. Boy, this is a tight match. Tight match. Ladies just said something to each other, and they both broke the tension and have a little bit of a smile on their face. But now it's back to the game, and they both have their game faces on. See anything in the chat?
Yeah,
they
they
asking
got
us questions? Are they yelling at us?
Times Square. I was in Dallas. I knew all them gangsters.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
But Times Square was an upstairs pool room there in Dallas. It was upstairs.
Yeah,
but where all the action was, where everybody hung around, was a Cotton Palace, a bowling alley.
I heard about that place.
It was on Lemon and Inwood. Cotton Palace. Yeah, that's where everybody was at.
Yeah. I heard stories about that from Billy Johnson, Diane, and CJ.
Me and Diane made money. Me and Diane made some pretty good money together.
Did you?
Yeah, she steered me around Dallas.
Yeah. Anyway, back at the ranch, where are we? Let's see. Well, she's definitely hooked on the 2, and she can't jump it.
Can she even get around the ball to kick at it, Mary?
I'm wondering if she
around
can,
the 9.
That's what I'm thinking. If she can get around the 9 with English, and when it hits the rail with English.
Apparently she can. Yeah.
Yeah. She must not have any other way to hit that. Well, hit it right. Oh, she called the 10. That's why she played it that way.
Yeah, she hit it good too.
She hit it good.
Yep.
She hit it good. Well, Vivian's got to make this 2 ball because shape is pretty natural, whether she shoots it in the side or the corner. Okay, side pocket.
Nice
Scroll
shot,
up a
Vivian.
little bit for the 3. I think she's on the wrong side of it, though, don't you? It looks like it.
I can't tell from here.
Looks like it in this picture here. I think she's just a little bit on the wrong side of it. No?
It does look like it, doesn't it? And
Yeah.
if it is, she's going to have to
Do something.
force it over there and come out, or maybe go around.
Or
I don't
follow
know.
it or draw
Yeah,
it. You know?
I think she's going to hit it hard and just bounce off.
Yeah,
like
she
that.
had to do something. Yeah.
Pretty fortunate there.
Yes.
She hit it good too.
Yes, she did.
Hit the 3 good.
Well, now she just concentrate on making the ball because the shape is natural.
Yeah.
You know, just make the ball and come down table.
No.
Boy, I thought she overcut that ball. She was lucky to make it, and she ran into that neon 6.
Yeah, I know. The neon 6.
Neon 6. That's the way I got to remember it.
She's banking this ball. God, she might have. Well, she's
Well,
good.
she was ducking too. Yeah, if
Good
she made
shot.
it, she had shape.
Yeah, good shot.
Nice shot.
I guess Allison's going to jump this, I guess. She don't like jumping balls, does she, Allison? Does she jump the balls too much?
She does,
Does she?
but not. She's.
Excuse me.
You know, she does it when she can get.
Yeah,
Usually, it's a last choice unless it's obvious.
yeah.
You know, like the ball's hanging in front of a hole
Yeah.
and it's a fairly simple jump.
What's the matter?
Oh, she's got the shot clock. You know, that's ridiculous. Shot clock on a match like this. Oh, she got away with it. Vivian saying, you know, look what you leave me.
What?
Yeah. Oh, poor Vivian.
So there is a shot clock,
Yeah, they
huh?
finally, they
Well,
wait.
who's in charge? The guy where the ball hit?
Yeah.
Like, what was it, 10 seconds or 20 seconds? I wonder what it is.
I don't know what it is. But
Look at that, kick that ball. She missed it.
there's no reason for a shot clock. These girls, not only do they play at a, they play at a
Yeah.
good pace, but they don't They know what they're doing.
You really ain't got to put Vivi on the shot clock.
Well, and that was the rest of my sentence.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. She came a little short, but she's okay. She just has to bring it down. Oh, wait a minute. That
Seven doesn't
go. Oh, I didn't see that.
I don't know why she got where she got when
Well,
she
she
had
just-
ball in hand to start with.
Well, she underhit it. Speed. Again,
I
it's
mean,
the
you would
speed.
want to be over here.
Yeah, well, she chose
know?
to go the other way. Now she's shooting in the corner, I think, and she's going to come under it. Nice shot. Nice shot. Nice. Very nice.
Well, that turned out nice.
Yeah, sure did. So now do you shoot it in the one corner or the other? She's shooting it in the same corner on the side of where the 8 is. And she's just rolling it. Boy, I hate rolling balls. I just can't do that.
You want to fire.
I want to fire it. Fire it. In the old days, you never rolled a ball on that cloth.
No.
You know? And you didn't know what was going to be. Lumps on the table and pieces of felt and sand.
And when you used to brush it, you had to brush it one direction.
Right.
You couldn't go back
Couldn't
and
go
forth.
back
You had
and
to
forth.
go one
Right,
direction when you
directional
brushed
cloth.
it. Yeah.
Yep. And a lot of times, most of the time, you had to have a really good stroke to get from one end of the table and the other. Just the game, the cloth itself has changed the game.
5-3 is going to be if she makes this.
Mm-hmm. Okay. 5-3. Five to 3. What do you think about this rack you're on? They started this
I don't know. Listen,
after I retired.
They've done everything so different now.
I
it all
don't like it one bit.
I don't like a lot of things. I don't like a lot of things.
And here, I'm going to tell you why I don't like it. Don't go away, Dan. You're going to love this.
Okay.
First of all, when you rack for yourself, after you win the game, you have no chance to have a drink of water or take a little break or sit down or whatever. You got to get your butt over there and rack the balls
I hate
up.
I know.
And then also, I want my opponent down there racking those balls and thinking about, oh, I got to win this game. Or, oh, she's on the hill. Or, in other words, make them suffer a little bit mentally while they're racking the balls for the winner.
When I was gambling, if I lost the game and I had to rack for my opponent, I'd rack them on the bar table. I'd throw the rack real far under the table, and then when I won the next game, they'd have to
See, they'd have to get on his hands and knees.
They would. They're like, they'd get mad as hell. Can't you put the rack in the little hole? I said, no, dude. I'd throw it way under there.
Robert, you were so cold.
I was.
You were so cold.
And they'd put it like in the little thing. I'd throw it under the table.
But anyway, that's why I don't like it. I want if I lose the game, punish me.
That's right.
I deserve to be punished, and I deserve to rack the balls. And I don't like this. And then in the old days, you want your opponent racking the balls for you. I love it. I mean, you want him racking for himself?
No.
You think?
You know what? And here's also what was crazy. I mean, I played for 30 years on the road. Nobody ever pattern racked back then. There's no pattern racking. I mean, it was just like, I don't know. It's just everything's so changed. Everything's so different. And I don't know. I guess it's better. I don't know.
Okay, good safe. But does she have she tried to play safe. You know what? She's got a keyhole.
Yeah, but the 2 don't go. So
all of
she's
those
kind
balls to get behind. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 balls to get behind.
Yeah. But what if she makes it?
Well, even if she makes it, there's no reward. She's got to play safe. She's got to play safe. Beat the scratch. Okay, well, that's not so bad. But I think Allison's going to...
2 rails, boom, boom, cue ball back in behind all them balls again. Watch.
Put her back, right, exactly.
Low left, it goes right in that gap.
I would even call it. And in case.
Just like this watch. She knows. Just like this. 2 rails behind all them balls. Goodbye.
Okay, all right.
Yep. Seen that coming.
Yep. But meanwhile, she let her see this side of it. And if she would have stayed here,
Yeah.
it would have been that much
Meanwhile.
tougher. Don't we play good from the,
Meanwhile.
from the chair?
Oh, look at this.
Oh, boy.
She shot right into the ball.
Yes, she did. She must have thought she'd get through there.
Well, luckily for her, the 2 don't go.
And the neon 6 is tied
It's
up.
kinda jammed.
And the 10 are tied up. Not totally tied up, but makes things more difficult. She's looking at it now.
I don't think the 2 goes, does it? By the 4? She's doing
No,
something.
no, I don't think it goes either.
Well, she's drawing her ball.
I think she's going to drag her cue ball up table.
Yep.
Now, is she going to play a billiard?
Maybe it's close to being able to go.
Carom shots, boy, are tough, especially when the ball is that far away from the pocket.
Yeah.
You know, I don't mind shooting them when they're close.
Oh, no, she'll never
I
shoot
think
a
she's-
carom
I think
here,
she's
never in a
ducking.
million.
I
Yeah,
think
she's
she's
ducking.
Oh, it went. Excuse me.
It had plenty of room.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it had quite a bit of room, went straight in the pocket.
Okay, well, so much for what we
That's
know.
what we know.
But in our defense, we're
It's
looking
hard-
at a little monitor.
Yeah, it's hard to see.
Yeah. Okay. 5 is under the 6. So what do you do here?
I think I would just try to get down to shoot the 5 in the side and
Man
get that
here?
gap in there some kind of way. Yeah, I don't know anything else.
I think she's going to just go one rail.
Oh, it goes. No, it goes. Yeah,
And she can, you know, it's
No,
tough, but I think she can make it from here.
she can. She got perfect, and I think the. I don't think the 6
the
goes.
six-
Does it go by the 10?
Well, yeah, it goes into this pocket, into the lower right-hand corner pocket. I think she's just got to stay on that side of the table. Try not to hook herself behind the 7.
Well, then this is going to put her on the hill. She gets out from
Okay,
here.
really nice. And you know, this is what separates Allison from not all the ladies, but most of them, is that she knows exactly where the cue ball is going.
She does.
And she can execute. I mean, I'm not saying she's the only one, but she's in a very.
There's not a whole bunch of them. That can,
Right, she's one of the rare women that,
Yeah.
That know exactly or darn close to where the cue ball is going.
Yep, I agree
Now,
with that.
I don't like this so much, but then she wanted to make sure she didn't scratch
Yeah.
on that ball like she did in that against Karen.
Nice
Okay,
out.
she's on the hill. That was one of the best outs I've seen
Yeah.
today. She really had to thread the needle a couple of
Yeah.
times, and she did it well. She did it well. Allison wants another crack at Karen. You know, there's a bit of a rivalry. Well, I know there's not a bit. There is a
There- oh,
rivalry
yeah.
there. There was a rivalry there when they were back in Britain on the snooker tour, and Allison came over here a few years before Karen did. Allison came in '95. I'm thinking the fall of '95. And I think Karen came, I'm thinking '98.
Shoot, I can't remember.
And I'll tell you something about Karen. In the old days, in the WPBA tour, there were you had to win a qualifier to play in our tournaments, and we had. She ran all over the country chasing qualifiers to qualify herself.
Karen did?
To get to the point to play, and won every one of them, by the way. Won every one that she entered. And had to win like 8 or 10 in a row to be automatically on the invite list to
Really?
touring pro status, to be ranked high enough to become a touring pro commit to going to all the tournaments and get an automatic invite. And I think it was the top 16 that were automatically invited.
She plays mighty good, and I'll agree with that.
She won 10 or 12
I know,
qualifiers to get to that point because, you know, if you remember in those days, the top 16 of the women, you know, it was pretty tough.
Yeah.
Well, the top 8 were capable of winning a tournament at any given time. And the ones just under us were capable of winning it if, you know, you didn't watch out.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Okay, nice shot. And again, she comes around the table. That 2 always seems to be down this end of the table, and the one's up on the other.
She made a really nice shot.
She made a great shot. Threaded the needle.
Yeah.
Again, Allison knows exactly where the cue ball is going at all times. She knows all the different pads.
This isn't too tough of an out here either.
No, it's not. Everything
You know,
goes.
The 6 to the 7 is the only thing that's a little funny.
Right, exactly.
If she gets good on the 6, that's easy. I mean, look, she's good here.
Yeah, 4 on the side. Now she's going to have to go. She can't hold it.
She might run into the 8
So she
here.
can either run into the 8 or draw between.
I think she
to
can.
the end
She
rail
can slow draw it. Watch.
And,
hit that.
yeah,
There you go,
okay,
like
there
that.
you go.
Run right to the
Okay,
8.
Uh-oh,
Look
she
at this.
blocked her hole. She tied up the 7.
Yeah.
And that's the chance that you take when you bump into balls. My buddy used to tell me, don't ever, ever, ever go into balls unless you absolutely have to. And,
Somebody wants to know who's a good woman one pocket player. I'll tell you the best woman one pocket player is, by far. By far, is Vivian.
She probably plays it. She might be one of the only women that
She's
really
one that only
play
plays it,
Yeah.
and she plays it pretty fair.
Yeah.
I don't think she plays as good as Vivian.
Yeah. Jeanette, I think was. She played decent. She played decent, but I agree with Robert. I don't think she plays it as well as Vivian.
No.
Laurie Champeau and Geraldine Titcomb in the old days.
Look at this. She drew it in the side.
Oh no!
Oh boy.
Wow. They played one pocket.
A little bit,
and
yeah.
They played a little bit.
Yeah.
Now I don't know. I've never seen Vivian play it, so I don't know where she stands on speed. I want to learn.
It's the best game going.
I want to learn.
More young one pocket players now than any time in history. Everybody's playing now.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Boy, it's a tough shot. And you know, and positions, you know, no gimme either.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if she wants to just, maybe she should just stick it there. She's shooting. Oh, what a great shot. And see, that's knowing exactly where your cue ball's going. I mean, she knew
Use
she
that
was going to hit
inside
that.
English and hit that ball like that.
I mean, I know if I hit inside, I'm going to hit the 10, but I don't know how I'm going to hit it.
Yeah, she hit it good.
She knew
boy.
exactly how she was going to hit it. What a beautiful shot.
Yeah, she made a heck of a shot, and there's no doubt.
Vivian knows it's over. The Duchess of Doom. That's what Steve Tipton nicknamed years ago. And to the finals she goes. Congratulations to Vivian Villarreal. She had a fabulous tournament. And I got to tell you, you folks were really deprived of watching Vivian play today. Those of you who've seen Vivian play, she plays great.
Mm-hmm.
And she never really got a chance to show her stuff today.
She's fun to watch.
She's fun to watch, and when she gets going, she's phenomenal to watch. Mm-hmm. She plays great, and she never had the opportunity.
And she's intimidating
today.
too when she's running that on you 100 miles.
She's very intimidating. She's very intimidating. You know, Vivian and I played. We probably played 100 times, and like I said before, when her break was working, she was hard to beat.
Yeah.
But when her break is not working, is when I had a chance to beat her. you know.
Uh-huh.
But I couldn't keep up with her if her break was working. I think one time I won where mine was working too, but I had to put like a 3. She had me 8 to 6 or something. I had to, and didn't get out, and I put a 3 on her to win it. But she played great. She played a great tournament, and Karen just showed up. This is true double elimination. So Allison is going to have to defeat Karen twice. Now, selfishly, I know we all want Allison to win the first set so we get to watch more great pool.
I don't know how late I can stay. I might have to.
But I know it's going to be a great match.